Hello everyone, welcome back to clusterbmilkshake. I am your host along with support pupper, Mr. Chicken Pupper. Puppet. Mr. Chicken. Alright. Today we are going to talk about basically the things that you go through during text messaging a narcissist, and how your feelings and I'm all about the hormone thing right now. Dude, the things that are going on inside of you when you are reconnecting with a toxic person. Now, I've gone through this too. Narcissistic people are not immune from dating, marrying, having a situationship or a relationship with a toxic individual. Okay? And your asses are kind of toxic too. If you watched anything that I talked about, your own childhood trauma and wanting drama, and your codependency, codependents are motherfucking toxic, y'all. You is. All right. So, what we're going to talk about is a few different things. First, epinephrine and adrenaline. They're basically the same animal, and that causes anxiety, nervousness, or pure excitement. Then you're going to have your dopamine. This is pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation. And listening to neuroscientists, brain scientists, they say that dopamine is the act of pursuing, not getting the fucking thing. It's when you are pursuing the object, or the funness, the excitement of getting, the anticipation. That's the dopamine. Okay? Trying to get oxytocin. That is the romantic attachment. That's the feeling of love. Okay? Why is all this bullshit important? Because dopamine is the motivation to reconnect. So when you are either in the beginning of a relationship, when you are really excited and stuff about connecting, you are anticipating the next text, things like that. This is your dopamine receptors having an orgy. They're like, oh my god, I can't wait. You know, this is what your dopamine is doing to you. Your dopamine is almost the culprit in your love bomb stage, in your attention bomb stage. Yeah. This is, drugs. I need more. Okay? The need is the dopamine. Then the epinephrine, adrenaline, is the anxiety over being separated from your person. This is toxic shit. When you can't be apart from somebody, and I'm not talking about a breakup and stuff, that's different. I'm just talking about the regular being away from your person. Now, if you... I'm talking about the beginning of a fucking relationship and shit, because when you are in a committed relationship, there should be, sorry about that, some connecting on the daily. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. There needs to be conversation and talking about what the fuck you're doing, during the day. Keeping in contact. It doesn't have to be every 2 seconds. It doesn't have to be toxic to where, every hour on the hour. I would go like every hour and a half. I don't give a fuck. Love it. My boy loved it too. But that was reciprocal. Okay? All right. Anyway, after you reconnect with your person, whether it's, you finally get that text back, or you've been broken up and you're finally reconnecting. When you finally reconnect and all that anxiety and all that, chasing and everything and getting your fucking person back, your dopamine's going down. Your dopamine is going down to Chinatown. You got what you wanted. So let's say dopamine is cocaine or meth. It's a fucking upper. It's, and and I gotta get my fucking person back. All right. After you get them back, you're gonna now go into an opioid state. You're gonna go into this calm. And what scientists say is when you're chasing that dopamine and you finally get what you want, you're going to be in a calm state for a few days. You need to be in a calm state for a few days before you cycle back on, going after something new. I'm not talking about a person or breaking up with your person or whatever the fuck, but, you need to be okay being in that calm state. I have shit on my person through my videos. My favorite thing to do when we would get back together, and if his anxiety to reconnect was not at my level, I didn't think he gave a shit about me. If his love connection, his anxiety, his need to get back together with me was at the same level as mine, which I have always had a want to get back together with my ex, okay? And if it didn't match and he was like already at this opioid fucking flatline base state, I would be like, what's the fucking point? You don't give a shit about me. Where's my, in love with me chaos? Where's the ravishing of my body? Where's wanting to lock me in a cage and, beat the shit out of me with your man meat? Where is it? Huh? Okay. So, anxiety will take over if your person or you, and it's your toxic person's all hardcore on you, or you're hardcore on your person and they're not matching your fucking energy. You are going to have all this epinephrine and anxiety fucking flooding you. You too are going to be like my dumb ass and be like, you don't love me. Fuck you. Or you're going to be like, okay. Anyways, that person, whether it's you or them, is going to push the other person away, whether it's in real fucking time or in their mind. They're just going to be like, where is, where's that? Even if it's just a fucking 24 to 48 hour love bomb, where's my attention of, where's all my where's my oxytocin hit? Huh? Where's that fucking baseball bat of love, bro, hitting me in the fucking head? And I know you guys have gone through this too when you do reconnect with your person and they're all low level and shit. They're not bringing back that intensity, or the intensity doesn't last. And then you start to have anxiety again, and then you start blaming them for it being a game and shit, that it was some love bomb just to get me back. Now they don't care anymore. Shut up. All right. Anyways, okay. So healthy relationships feel that comfort. All right? They are comfortable. Sometimes even toxic people, when we're in a long-term marriage, we don't want the fight and the makeup and the bullshit, okay? We just want it to fucking go back to baseline. We want it back to baseline. What does my ex-husband feel when I just want it back to baseline? I don't fucking know. I'm not calling him up to ask, okay? But the whole thing is you know, just leave me the fuck alone. Let's just go back to the norm. Shit like that. I mean, maybe this is what, you know, when you're in a long-term relationship, everybody's gonna do, you know, because you're gonna be so used to the up and down shit. My relationship barely lasted a little bit over a year. I want the romance, motherfucker. Fuck this. Yeah, I was in a 22-year marriage. I don't want to play married. I don't want to play married. You know, no. Anyways, that made me really pissed off, and then I felt like my person didn't give a shit about me. I don't want to do the low-level Mary stuff. And then I can just hear Dr. Ruth in my head going, but that's normal. You're supposed to, you know. Okay, I hear you, Dr. Ruth. Okay. All right. So anyways, toxic relationships feel boring. It feels loveless without the dopamine dump. Okay? You ruminate about the love bomb stage. So even if you're in, you know, your relationship for however the fuck long, if you guys are like in a 3-month relationship and you're fucking crying over your person, first of all, I'm gonna smother you with a pillow. But I do understand when it's like a super toxic trauma bond and they really triggered your childhood trauma and stuff like that. I do understand that, but if you're ruminating about the love bomb stage, you know, the love bomb stage should be lasting fucking 3 months, dude. And if it's not lasting for, you know, 3 to 6 months, it's supposed to last for 6 months. And I'm not just saying this because I made it the fuck up. I've been watching, okay, romantic relationshipy shit for years. And, you know, they do say even normal honeymoon stage is supposed to last like 6 months. And then it gets into the shitty shit zone to where you're supposed to figure out fucking conflict and stuff and work through your issues. That's why when my ex was like, are you ever going to want to get married and blah, 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 I said, I used to joke and say 10 years, but I'm like, let's wait, you know, at least a couple years so we know that we can do the fucking conflict resolution, which we can't. We can't. I snorted. Okay. Anyways, so you ruminate about the love bomb stage, or you believe that the matrix download during the breakup, okay, is going to be plugged in the back of their head, and they should have improved in everything when they come back to you. This is hilarious. This is fucking funny. And even when any of my exes were like, I'm going to work on my shit, it's like, what? Because I'm not even going to fucking say that, because what are you working on? I didn't even know what I was supposed to fucking work on, so I'm not going to fucking lie to my person and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to fucking work on shit, blah, blah, blah. Because I knew it was bullshit. It's like, I don't know what the fuck. I need to work. I don't know shit. And these boys are coming back to me saying, oh, yeah, I got a lot to work on. What the fuck do you got to work on? What? Do you even know? Do you know? Or is this some bullshit lie crap just so you can, you know, get your booty call or whatever? You know, I cook good. I stirred the dishwasher. Is that what you want? Fuck. So stupid. All right. So, also, did you You, the partner of the disordered person. Did you work on yourself when you were apart? Did you? Or were you like, no, you're the problem, you're the problem, you're the problem. I'm not saying that motherfucker ain't the problem, okay? But there's a reason why you were dating that person in the first place, why you were looking past all the red flags. Childhood trauma. Yeah. So while you were apart and you were sad and everything, and you just wanted your oxytocin back, you wanted that romantic feelings back again. You wanted, your dopamine hits and shit of finally reconnecting, I get it, man. I was there too. I'm not shitting on you. I fucking know. I know this feeling, okay? All right. So, were you working on your shit? Were you reading about codependency? Were you reading about people pleasing, rescuing, controlling others? Were you reading about manipulation through your own behaviors? Were you reading up on that, or were you just reading up on toxic fuck? Were you just saying you, and I'm perfect in every way? Were you doing that? Or were you trying to work on yourself? And then when you guys reconnect, you can be like, okay, well, we should work on this. Or you're learning about your codependency and stuff, and so you are stopping your hyper focus. I'm going to make up a new word. Vocation. Sounds like a cuss word. On dude or chick, and then you were letting them know that they're important to you, you love them, blah, blah, blah. You are still bonding with them, doing things, and you are taking care of yourself. That's the thing. A codependent doesn't take care of themselves. They only take care of others. Okay? All right. So, also, when you get back together and you're at that low level, you're at that opioid stage, did your person, when they were gone, did they self-reflect on their behaviors? Can they name them and tell you exactly what they do want to work on? And both you guys need to know that you guys don't change overnight, okay? It is a work in progress. You can't fucking work on shit alone. You can't work on relationships alone. You can learn about tools and stuff alone, but then you have to start working on things together. And it's not, pointing a finger and dictating what the other person should do. You have to show by your actions. Then how the other person responds, that's when you have the conversation. If they're having trouble, with the new healthy way of being, that's when you start talking and stuff. You're supposed to be learning conflict resolution better, asking more questions about how the person feels instead of accusing them all the time and making them feel like shit, or them making you feel like shit because you actually want to have a conversation. You will learn after you reconnect. This ain't your person. This isn't your person. Because they're making excuses for their behavior and then making it your problem that you can't handle their behavior with that you're too sensitive type shit, or I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Now, I told you that, we had to remove at least the real asshole type toxic people. We had to remove all that sensitivity from a surface level because we're very hypersensitive underneath. But, we're assholes to you. And like I said, I can take a lot of jokes and everything. And you can fuck with my insecurities some, as long as you're not trying to betray me in some triangulation type way. Don't fuck with me. You're mine or you're not mine. You're my person or you're not my person. The end. Fuck that. All right. We're almost done here. Okay. Does your person just want you to do your job and let them continue with their normal this is like 95% of the time. They just want to go back to being who they are and just want you to take their shit. They like how you take their shit, you know? And you've been taking it for a very long time, that when, you know, you're sick of it, then you say something. It's really important, and I learned this in a book, that when you are annoyed or something is fucking with you, tell your people right away, okay? I learned this early on in my marriage, that say it. So you don't hold resentments. Say that shit. When I would see my exes, many of my exes love to be passive aggressive because they don't like to come and fucking just say how they feel. That would make me angry, and then we're fighting. I'm mad. Will you fucking say what you mean? Quit pussyfooting around with some goddamn story or pretending like you're okay when you're not. Stop it. Stop. If that's one thing that you guys learned today, say how you fucking feel. Just say it. You don't have to be an asshole. Just be like, you know, this is how I feel about this fucking thing. It's a fact. It's not, you know, don't use any aggressive feelings behind it. Don't fucking play the victim. Just say how you fucking feel. Just say how you feel, okay? Whether or not your person is trying to get you to feel better about the situation, if you think that they're not being authentic, that's something that you have to deal with too. In my last relationship, I was trying to be 100% fucking authentic in his face, and he still didn't believe me. That's not my problem. It's not my problem. I was very much trying. Oh God. All right. So, you're not going to think love lives here if you're wishing for your past feelings and not trying to create a new bonding experience. So if you're time traveling back into, attention bomb stage, sex bonding stage, gift bombing stage, if that is what you're hoping when you get back together, it's not happening. Both of you have to create that bond. I've done videos on this with narcissist stress and hormone video, okay? Trying to reboost those bonding hormones, all right? Watch that shit if you're not out of the relationship yet, or if you still, haven't healed your childhood trauma and you just love cycling back with narcissistic people. Learn what you need to do to keep your narcissistic person from living in boredom and think that you're the fucking prize because you're always causing bonding types of positive stress, not negative stress. Our brains don't know the difference between negative and positive stress. Our cognitive, shit does, but our brain doesn't. So, we will bond with you, if we're doing shit that we want to fucking do. Reminds me of my past, dude, when my fucking, my ex-husband just wanted me to do things that he liked, if I wanted to fucking suck the ding dong of his bonding chemicals, I had to do what he wanted. But, we really didn't like the same things. We didn't like the same shit. So you really need to pay attention. If you even like your person and you like doing things, the same things together, or trying things together, because I tried the fucking gun shooting. I love that shit on TV. I love up close and personal with knives and shit. Maybe if we did like knife killing classes, that would have been better. But I tried stuff. I tried learning about football for him. I hate it. So, and then I never got to the motorcycle riding or the K1 racing with my last partner to see if I even enjoyed it. We didn't even make it that fucking far, so whatever. All right, so texting, messaging, getting back together, you will have massive amounts of anxiety if you're not getting, when that dopamine, when those dopamine hits are gotten from the, getting back together, it's going to be low level. You have to create more dopamine bonding experiences together, okay? Stop pointing a finger at motherfuckers saying you need to love bomb me. Fuck you. You and that person need to love bomb the relationship. Aight? All right. I hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Namaste.